Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Son Heung-min shapes to shoot! It's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Assegnato al settimo minuto, numero 7.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. He can run onto that, and he's picked it up out wide. Swept in. Foden. And he's had it nicked away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played down the flank. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Son Heung-min going full tilt down the left. Chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Can he spark a counter here? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saliba. And it's Palmer. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. For De Bruyne. Guardiola. And here's Son Heung-min.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Obiang. And he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. Now De Bruyne. Oh, that's neat. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has put paid to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Pessina. And it's Obiang. Out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance for a shot! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Ha segnato al 38esimo minuto, numero 28.
So, from here, they're going to make it. And things are looking pretty good. And it's Palmer. Goes for a shot!
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that has been cleared. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And now they can spring it. Has a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Saliba. Vardiol. De Bruyne. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes, played out wide. Pessina.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Saliba with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No, that's been easily repelled. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. There's a sharp little... Decent! That's another chance! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oggi è di 29.514 spettatori.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's gone out for a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and...
And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he... And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
This is their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Messi. Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. Looking for the run. Pedro Obiang. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi shoots! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, that has changed the... It's Neymar! It's in! And they are cruising away. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks sharp. Foot in. Saliba concedes a free kick for that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14, Pedro Obiang. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It'll be a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The less said about that. So, what can they make of this? Now, that's well seen too. Messi chasing after it. Messi. That's a good run he's making there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Valverde. Messi. He's found a way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Messi is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that's a waste. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, super ball! And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Chance for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Dybala. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky skills. create shooting opportunities for himself or open things up for a few teammates. He's also a huge threat from set plays.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. Dybala! He scored! The breakthrough strike! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's Mbappe, played out to the right. Dybala, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Chooses to go back. And he's gone backward here. Vardy. Cremona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now there's a fine ball. Backward it goes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Terracciano. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That has not gone well.
Played down the flank.
Dybala providing an outlet on that flank. And Dybala! And now they can clear their lines.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Alexander-Arnold.
Dybala! And he's there to get it away. Vardy. Back into the middle. Oh, robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Dybala. Played in deep. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Foden. It's a good-looking delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Dybala. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Alexander-Arnold.
Dybala. Delivery from a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Dybala! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, Dybala! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He might be in here. Dybala.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's in a great position here, and the flag has stayed down. Now, can they get him away? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Sostituzione di giocatori.
Corner number 2 then.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Messi.
And he's there to clear it.
Neymar.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. 60 minutes played. Saliba. Van Dijk. And it's been shipped out wide. And here's Neymar. Foden receives it in a wide position. So there's going to be another change here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con il numero 9. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Terracciano. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, this is a great position. Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he finish? No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Spread it left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vardy.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's the shot! Goal!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Gol! Ha segnato al 76esimo minuto, numero 27.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Cremona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is lovely. Skims one in. Real chance!
Cambio di giocatori.
Cremona making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake, I think.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
This time, surely!
Neymar is flagged offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross, big header! It's bounced back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very nicely done. Swept in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Vardy really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good ball over the top. Aldero gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Now it's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gets a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Neymar. And this is Messi. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result
a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.